So this is a continuation from the other one. What I was saying, if I could turn back time, and yeah, if I share sung the song, if I could turn back time, I would. If I could turn back time, I would. I know we like to kind of be very put all these mantras to things and say, everything is maybe who I am. All experiences, have brought me to this moment and given me the character of the person that I am in this moment, in this time. And I think all that sounds great. And I do also believe that's very true, that it does that. But, and I would also say that there's nothing wrong saying, I wish I could turn back time. I don't. I think that it's okay. I don't think it's anything wrong with you saying, if I could turn back time. That's not saying that you're trying to eliminate people in your life, and obviously, if you could turn back time, that means it would manipulate things and how things would turn out. Would you have met certain people? Would you even have a child? Would you? It would definitely alter destiny if you could turn back time. Yet, like if I could wave magic wand and I could turn back time and I could keep my child and keep the knowledge that I have now, and then just go back um, and make some better financial decisions. Absolutely. If I could um, make some decisions about where I want to live, and just certain a lot more strategic decisions. So I'll give you an example of what I mean. And this is just learning more about me. So in '94, when my grandfather passed away, he left me and my brother a large inheritance. And at the time, I don't want to go so far as to say it was large, but it was larger than what, a typical person would probably get. And nevertheless, um, that inheritance, because I didn't have any guidance on how to spend that money, what to do with it, and I was never taught, how to take care of money. I was just always like, bills were always just paid for. And so I was frivolous. I stayed in a high-end luxury apartment in Durham, gated community apartment. Well, now gated communities are not so luxury. Everybody's saying, I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people saying luxury, like gated communities. I stayed in a luxury apartment in Durham. I bought a brand new, fresh out the factory 1994 Toyota 4Runner. And Toyota 4Runners, that is my truck. I love a Toyota 4Runner. I have one now. I'm hoping one day I can upgrade to another one. But nevertheless, I bought a brand new Toyota 4Runner. I had it equipped with everything. I had chrome wheels. I had a vanity license plate that said "One for Run for Fun." I had back then Cellular One. I had a phone installed inside of it. And let me when Monica, when she had her song "Just One of Them Days," listen, I was that girl. I was that chick. And it was like a candy cherry, or burgundy. It was burgundy with a candy paint. And I had chrome wheels. I had everything. And you could hear me coming from down the street when that song was "Just One of Them Days that a girl goes through when I'm angry inside." And listen, and when that beat dropped, God, I was like, yes. Listen, I had that back window down in that Toyota 4Runner. I had my sunroof, and I was slender, a lot. I lost a lot. I mean, excuse me, I wasn't as heavy as I am now because I was in my early 20s. So I was that chick. I was like that chick. Yeah, I'm tall, curvy, hippie. Now, I wasn't like as curvy as I am now, or overweight. Let me just say overweight. I'm overweight now. But then If I knew then what I knew now, listen, I was a size 10 top, and I was size, no, I was size 8 top, and I was a size 14 bottom, with a 10 size 10 waist and my hips and behind. I was badder than a bone, bad to the bone, bad to the bone. And I had got my hair cut, and first I had the Anita Baker cut, so I had it cut short like that, and then I got a little shorter, and I got the Toni Braxton cut. And so my hair was cut short, and where you could just go get your nape tapered and have you. Then I started growing it out later on. That was the shortest I ever had, and then I started just going further and further and growing it out, and got the little mushroom asymmetrical, and then just kept growing it out. And I haven't had my hair that short in a gazillion years. My best friend and I, oh my gosh, we were. Listen, Nita and I were some bad. We was bad. But look at me reflecting. But I was naive. I was vain. But back to the money. My cousin had told me he had came across this condo in a condo unit in Durham. And it was a condo, not just a condo unit, but it was a condo building in North Durham. And he was like, Fawn, I think you should buy this building because you could then sell, you could put 3 of them up for rent, and then you can live in that one. And it was 2 condo duplexes. So let me say that. It was 2 condo duplexes. And he was like, you put the other 3 up, and sell and put those up for rent. Excuse me. So that's what he was saying. I could put the other 3 up for rent, and I could live in one. And he was like, Fawn, it will be money that you can make. And I was like, what am I going to do? How am I going to do that? Who's going to take care of that? Who's going to do this? Just give me every excuse. Man, listen. I wish somebody would have knocked me in my head and took me to the real estate company and like forcibly made me sit down. My credit score was good, and I had the money, and would have taken me to go buy them 3 townhouse duplexes. I'm getting it all confused. 3 duplexes, and it was 2 duplexes. Damn it, 2 duplexes that had condos on each side. So I would have been able to stay in one of the duplexes, and the other 3 duplexes I would have rented out. Good Lord, it took me a long time to get to that. But I wish I would have done that. The amount of money that I would be able to sit on and be able to take care of myself and my son to this day. Lord, I wish I could have turned back. But then just when I think about the amount of money that I have frivolously mismanaged through the years, and that is one of the goals that I'm trying to do right now, is also learn how to really be intentional about managing my finances, and so I can build a space of wealth. And I'm telling you, this is overwhelming. It's trying to restart. I've been living just for me and my son and taking care of things, but never really been intentional about how I save, about where I spend my money, what bills I have to pay. And now I'm having to drive down and really think about this at 50, at over 50. So if you're in the space I am, please know that I support you, I celebrate you, I understand you. If you have any tips, any guidances, or just want to give a word of wisdom, I just ask you to comment and let me know. And just like Fawn, I too had to do the same thing, and I'm right there with you because we're on this journey together. And I plan on staying on here, and I just want to be a source of encouragement to other women who are over 50 and trying to do the same thing and start their lives over, and be the best them for themselves, and the best version of them for themselves, and not anybody else anymore. So I'll talk to you tomorrow.